Greetings, royal family. It's Friday. What the Friday? Hey, what the Friday? It's Friday. Friday. Welcome back to another segment of the WTF show, the What the Friday show. All right. Now, it's Friday somewhere. I don't know if you're watching this on a Friday, but it's recorded on a Friday. Whenever it uploads and makes it to the light of day, I don't have anything to do with. Anyway, it is Friday, October 9th, and the year is still 2020. So I compiled a whole bunch of shenanigans. Y'all know how I feel about shenanigans, hot topics, trending entertainment news. Bring them to you so that you can have a happy Friday. I try to do this every week. I do what I can. Okay, so make sure when you're coming in, you are paying your admission fee. The like button, hitting the like button, that's your admission fee. If you want to pay a little bit extra, share the video. I want to welcome all new royal family members. Welcome to those of you who hit the subscribe button recently. Welcome. And also got to give a shout out, of course, to my A1 Day Ones holding it down. You know I love you. You know your girl Royal B love you. All right. Church announcements are over. Y'all know how I do if you've been here for some time. So on today's messy lineup, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Strippergate 2020. Some things went down at Cynthia's bachelorette party. Cynthia's actually going to be getting married tomorrow, 10/10/20. So I wish her and Mike Hill the best of luck. I want to see pictures because I want to see the fashions and I want to see the venue. So we will get into Strippergate 2020 from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nick Cannon. It's been confirmed again, I guess, that he is expecting his second baby with his current on-off again girlfriend. Hooray. Of course, we're going to touch on briefly the vice presidential debate and the star of the show and who actually won the vice presidential debate. Did you guys watch? It was a snooze fest. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, they hit topics and things like that, but I wanted the shenanigans. What else do I have on here? Of course, we're going to talk about Tory Lanez mildly, and a whole host of other things. So again, like, share, drop your comments through the broadcast. All right, let's get this train moving. So first up is the vice presidential debate. So you guys saw the fly land on Pence's head. Okay, so this is the picture. Who's reporting this? I don't even know who this is from. Yahoo News, somebody. Anyway, I always like to quote my sources. So you guys, if you saw the debate, the vice presidential debate, then you know that Mike Pence had a nasty, filthy, dirty, bacteria-riddled fly on his head. And I say the fly won. I mean, that was the height of the debate for me. I mean, that was entertaining. I'm not going to be childish and say that, there weren't some topics, hot button topics talked about during the debate that I was not interested in. I did take notes and I would have done a separate video, but it was too much. It started to get too much. So the hot button topics is basically Rona, the pandemic, and, how they handle it, what they think of it, yada, yada. Pence basically says that, they are developing a vaccine. They basically came to be Joe Biden and Cheeto 45's cheerleaders, right? I did not know that Pence was so I don't know, not even tempered. He looked zoned out, right? And Kamala, she had a couple of extra track pieces in her hair. So she came, Hot Sauce Harris meant business. But I wasn't laughing and entertained like I was with the presidential debate. And newsflash, I don't know if this is true, Cheeto 45 is throwing a temper tantrum and he's locking himself in his room. He is not going to be participating in round 2 of the presidential debate. Why? Because it's supposed to be virtual. Wah. Oh, so ridiculous. What else? I want to get through this quick so that we can get to the tea and all the shenanigans and all the other stuff. So bear with me, okay? Bear with me. What other topics did they discuss? They talked about vaccines. Pence didn't really answer that question, not that I noted. And Hot Sauce Harris, she says that if the doctors, the professionals say that there is a vaccine, and they suggest that it be taken. She said she would take it in a heartbeat, but she said if Cheeto 45 suggests it, she's not taking anything. Of course not. I'm just trying to skim through really quick the economy as it pertains to unemployment and jobs. The economic comeback. Hot Sauce Harris basically talked about Cheeto 45's tax bill, only helping the top 1%. I was like, ooh, come on, Hot Sauce. And she basically said that it would be good to know, who Cheeto 45 owes money to. I said, ooh. Why you pocket watching, Kamala? Why you pocket watching? No, but she brought up some good points as it pertains, in my opinion, as it pertains to the economy and getting the economy strengthened again, because Trump inherited a pretty robust economy, and it's just gone to bleep. And Kamala also says that she looked into the camera and she talked about the healthcare. So she looked into the camera, she addressed the American people and said, if you have a pre-existing condition, they're coming after you, right? Climate change, wasn't really too interested in that. Pence just basically said, we have clean air. The air is great. I don't know where he lives, but the survey says that's not correct. And also, they talked about the president's health. So the moderator, I forgot her name, the moderator, she asked, should the public know about the president's health? So Pence, he says, he actually looked at Kamala and he congratulated her for running for vice president. This guy dodged so many questions, it was ridiculous. It's like, is this guy here, Trust me, I'm hurrying up, y'all. And then he says that Cheeto 45 released stacks of his financial records, because what he did was he tried to go back to address the question about the economy, and when Kamala said that who does Cheeto 45 owe money to, yada yada. So he didn't answer that question. He dodged that like the plague. Kamala, on the other hand, she says, of course, absolutely, the American people should be privy basically to the president's health. She mentioned that Joe has been very, transparent, and she also brought up Trump not being transparent with his taxes, yada yada. It's a whole bunch of other stuff that I wrote down that I'll probably bring up at another time, but it's Friday and I want to get to the foolery. So let's move this train along. So I think the Fly, basically won the debate. It was the star of the show. Everybody was making memes about the fly on his head. They were saying that flies are attracted to bleep. That's why it landed on his head. I think that that's gross. Yeah. One thing that I have to say, point out though, that they did have the glass shields, next to them, and they were separated from each other. So I see that they're taking safety precautions. Hot Sauce Harris, her husband did have on a mask when he was on stage. Did Pence? I don't remember if Pence's wife. I was tuned in and out. But there were some topics I'm glad that they brought up. As far as expectations, the way they answered it from the very beginning, I see that Pence is a dodger. He dodges questions. So, he does it calmly. So, you don't really get riled up. But I want the shenanigans like the first presidential debate. And I'm really annoyed that there isn't going to be a round two. And why is it that Trump gets to say, no, I don't want to participate? But we shall see. It's going to be virtual. They're supposed to be having it down in Miami somewhere. He would much rather do a rally. Moving along, make sure you guys are liking the video. If you're just joining, welcome to the WTF show. Pay your admission fee, hit that like button, drop your comments, say hello. Now, this has got me excited. Whoopi Goldberg, she confirms she will make Sister Act 3 happen. Let me tell you something. Sister Act 3 and The Last Dragon with Bruce Leroy Green, those two movies are tied as in my top 5, those two movies are tied at number 1 for me. So Whoopi Goldberg, she basically says that she's working on Sister Act 3. So she admitted that, it's in the works. She does rewatch her old movies. And, she was asked during an interview if during the interview, with the Late Show with James Corden, if Sister Act 3 will happen. I can't play the audio, y'all. I tested earlier, and I just put up a test video. I made it private, and it got dinged. So I cannot play the audio. So that sucks. Yeah, so I'm here for it. I mean, what do you guys think? First of all, Sister Act 2, I know that movie like the back of my hand, okay? And I love it. I'm still mad at Rita's mother, for closing the door in Sister Mary Clarence's face rudely when she was just trying to come to help, Rita sing in the choir so they could keep St. Francis from closing. Rita, diva with a tude. So tell me what you guys think about Sister Act 3 possibly coming into fruition. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg, she pretty much confirmed it. I mean, I don't have to go through this article. Whoopi, you better not play us. You bet not play us. I wonder if it's going to be on Broadway. She didn't say. All right, moving along. Miss Tamron Hall, she is already renewed for season 3. First of all, season 2 of the Tamron Hall show just started last month, I think, when she had Andrew Gillum and Andrew Gillum's RJ Gillum on the show. That was the premiere of season 2. And she's already renewed for season 3. You better go on, girl. You better go on, girl. So it's not really an easy feat. This is according to thatgrapejuice.com. I'm so happy for Tamron. I really like her. I like the way that she conducts her interviews. Do you guys watch the show? I know sometimes when certain individuals are on there, people will tune in. But do you guys watch the show every day? I like the way she handled Nene recently. I really like the way that she tried to school Nene. And Nene is on the lineup too. She's coming up. Such a class act, though. Such a class act. And she bounced back. She had a little bit of trouble with the previous network that she was under. So Hall, she did actually win the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Informative Talk Show Host during the show's premiere season. Since then, the show has managed to bring in an impressive average of 1.2 million viewers to date. An incredible turnout for a new daytime television show. So this is what she said on her, posted on her Twitter. We are only 1 month into season 2 and have had so many important, engaging, and newsworthy conversations with the people you are talking about. Here's to an incredible current season and to many more in season 3. Now, the show is produced by Walt Disney Studios and executive produced by Tamron Hall herself. So she got executive producer credit on her show. Yes, yes, yes. I really hope that Tamron Hall had a private conversation with Nene Leakes, that is, after Nene Leakes appeared on her show, because she could show you how to do this, Nene, and I know that Nene kind of knows what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? She's built a name for herself in the industry. I know. How did this become about Nene, right? I just thought of her when I read this article, and I wonder if Tamron kind of dropped some jewels in Nene's ear. We'll see. We shall see. So congratulations to Miss Tamron Hall. Shout out to you. You're already renewed for season 3, and you're just a month into season 2. The people love her. The people love her. All right, so Nick Cannon, this is according to thejasminebrand.com. Nick Cannon and Brittany Bell expecting their second child together. She confirms. Now, I thought they confirmed this back in the day when their young son had on a cape saying that I'm going to be a big brother, but I guess she had to confirm it again. What's up with this Brittany Bell girl? What do you guys know about her? I haven't looked into her, but she seems... I don't know. She seems a bit obsessive. I don't know, from what I read and what she posts online and things like that. So it looks like congratulations are in order for Nick Cannon, who will soon be welcoming another child into the world. On Thursday, October 8th, Nick Cannon's off-again girlfriend, Brittany Bell, confirmed that she's pregnant with his child. So to share their exciting news, Brittany Bell, what she did was she uploaded an image to Instagram to wish Nick Cannon a happy 40th birthday. Happy 40th birthday, Nick. You look good. You look good, champ. I know you had a rough year, but you look good. You don't look like what you've been through. Praise God. All right, continuing on. In the photo, Her pregnant belly is exposed as Nick has one arm wrapped around her chest and one hand on her pregnant stomach. She captioned the photo, "So many things to say and so many things that don't even need to be said. All I know is I'm glad God put you on earth same time as me. So much to celebrate beyond one day. You are a victory. Each year is a victory lap running with you." Hashtag happy birthday. Well, that was very nice. That was a really nice thing to say. Brittany Bell, she also wore a face mask with Nick Cannon's face on it and wished him happy birthday again via her Instagram stories. I guess she wants everybody to know that this is my man. My man is man of the decade. I guess she wants people to know that Nick is her man. That mask is creepy looking, but at least she's wearing a mask. Good for you. So as previously reported, Brittany Bell initially announced that she was pregnant earlier this summer. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think I talked about it. I don't know. She posted a photo online of hers and Nick's first child together, Golden Cannon, in a superhero cape that said he's going to be. Yeah, I remember talking about this. So she had to confirm again and let you all know. This is my man, man of the decade. So Nick Cannon announced that he and Brittany Bell were expecting their first child together during an appearance on The Breakfast Club in 2016. You know I can't play that clip. So this will be baby number 4 for Nick Cannon, who also shares twins Moroccan and Monroe with his ex-wife Mariah Carey. So congratulations to the both of you. He and Mariah Carey seem to be co-parenting very well, and I do like that. I like seeing that. And he's very supportive of her, and she's very supportive of him. You know, she's getting ready to come out with that, or she came out with the book. Did it come out already? Ooh, boy, oh boy. She did an interview with Oprah on Oprah's the Conversations with Oprah's podcast, and she shared some really intense things about her childhood. So I'm pretty sure he's supporting her through it all, and she supports him. But I love that, though. I love that they are, they got divorced, they have children together, and they both support each other. They're there for each other. Very good example for the children. But again, who's this Brittany Bell girl? What y'all know about her? All right, moving along. All right, now this is still thatgrapejuice.net. So meanwhile, right, if y'all watching Power, Book 2, The Story of Ghosts, Tyreek is out here showing up late for class, okay? Just stick with me. It's going to all make sense. Tyreek St. Patrick is showing up late for class. He got to do his work. He's trying to graduate early. He's taking a canonical study course, and Jabari is on his back, who is his professor. Jabari is trash. Jabari done plagiarized a part of Tariq's paper. On the flip side, Tariq is out here mixed up with the Tejada family, okay? Pushing weight in the streets, got product on the campus, walking around with a hammer. His mama in jail doing push-ups in her cell. And Ghost is out here stuck in an attic with some hoodoo, bibbity-bobbity voodoo doll. Okay, so he's going to be starring in a new movie, Omari Hardwick, that is. And this is the trailer. The name of the movie is Spell, and it stars Omari Hardwick and Loretta Devine. Can we give Loretta Devine her flowers? She is so, I don't know if she's underrated, but when I tell you everything that she does, I love. Even in that not so great, bump it, it was terrible, For Colored Girls. Did you guys see that movie, For Colored Girls? Ooh, that movie was a mess. They should have left that alone. That didn't need to. Tyler, you should have left that alone. But even in For Colored Girls, Loretta Devine was great. I love everything she does. Anyway, so here's the deal. I'm not going to be able to play the audio, but y'all should Google the trailer, though. It's at first I was like, who cares? Nobody cares about this. This is stupid. But the trailer actually looks good. So let me read the description. Just in time for Halloween, Omari Hardwick, Loretta Devine, and John Beasley join forces for the psychological horror thriller Spell. due on screens October 30th. Spell, written by Kurt Wimmer and directed by Mike Tandori, whatever, will arrive on premium video on demand and digital platforms courtesy of Paramount Pictures. Okay? So, let me play this. I'm going to play it, but you're not going to hear any audio. So, while flying to his father's funeral in rural, you see the trailer for this? I know that was so ghetto. But I can't play it, y'all. You know how YouTube be tripping. I think I'm going to check this out. I normally don't like movies like this, but Loretta Devine is in it, and I want to see Omari Hardwick's range, because we know him as Ghost, James St. Patrick. So I'm interested in seeing his range. And I want to see the plot of this because I like these psychological thrillers like this. Like, I'm a Saw fan of all of the Saw movies, like stuff like The Ring and Scream and all that stuff. It's like, I don't want to see that. That's not intense enough for me. I want a mind trip. I don't want to just be scared and see gruesome stuff. I want a mind trip. So let me know what you think. Did you hear about this? If you want to see the trailer, it's in entirety. It's on YouTube or whatever, but it looks pretty good so far. So we shall see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move it along. The Linnethia Lounge will soon be open. Okay, what is the Linnethia Lounge, you ask? That's a tongue twister. Glad you asked. This is Nene's new spot. Remember, Nene did talk about wanting to open up a restaurant lounge-esque type deal. Well, this is it. The Linnethia Lounge. Ooh, new beginnings. That's right, Nene. I want Nene to do whatever it is her heart desires and truly be happy, We've seen how the demise of her career on Housewives of Atlanta. We've seen how it played out. It was a mess. It was a lot going on. But she always wanted to do this, and I wish her nothing but the best. Let me see if she still has this on her stories. Oh, she took her story. Oh, see, look. This is the inside. Ooh. Under construction. Yes. You better work, Nene. Look at her little cocktails. Okay, cute. Yes, Black women are bleeping gorgeous. She's absolutely right. So, if you are in Georgia, Atlanta, will you be patronizing the Linnethia Lounge? Let me know what you think. I'm happy for her. I just want to see her do whatever it is she wants to do. I really do. And I don't want it to be about the Housewives of Atlanta anymore for her. It's a lot going on over there, okay? As we speak, it's a lot going on. And I think that Nene has elevated past the Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, I don't think she should act like she's above it, but utilize the fame that you've garnered from countless seasons of being on the show. Utilize that. Utilize the relationships that you've built, that you've made, that you sustained with people from being on the show, and use it to your freaking benefit and capitalize off of that socially and financially. It's time to move smarter now, man. Like, Nene, you're not 20 years old. You're not 30 years old. There's a beginning and there's an end to everything. Everything has a season. I don't want to hear her talking about Housewives of Atlanta anymore. I don't want to see her on Watch What Happens Live. Andy better not have the gall to ask her to come up to Watch What Happens Live. And Nene, if he does ask you, you better not go. I would be done with all things Housewives, There's no reason for any interviewer to ask her. If I was to interview Nene, I would not be asking her much of anything about the Housewives. Of course, people are going to want to know certain things, but it's repetitive. What you got going on now? Are you going to make more music? Do you plan on opening up more than one Linnethia Lounge? What is the theme of this bar? What made you want to do this? It's so many other things that we can talk about. If people don't talk about it, then it just looks like she ain't got nothing else going on. I'm just saying. And if she does an interview, I think they should only ask her 2 questions about Housewives of Atlanta and nothing to do with Andy. Put it in your contract. Tell me what you think. If I lived in Atlanta, I definitely would go once this place opens up. I'm pretty sure everyone is going to want to be there. There's going to be people that are going to want to go because they want to see if they can find something wrong with it. And then there's also going to be people that want to patronize the lounge because they are fans of Nene. You know, the latter would be my reason, to be honest with you. I wouldn't go there expecting any health code violations. I wouldn't be looking for that. Like, I just want to, who's going to be the DJ? Ooh, Nene. What you should do is you should holler at DJ Booth. And when this place opens up, have him come DJ at the premiere. Moving along. Speaking of Housewives of Atlanta. Now, this right here, I haven't talked about these ladies in a minute, but it seems like they are getting ready for, they're getting things cooked up for season 13. So this is Tanya Sams and this is Porsha Williams. Beautiful ladies, right? Tanya time and Porsha. Fun, fun, fun. Now, this is according to allaboutthetea.com. So it was previously reported, right, that there were 2 Housewives of Atlanta cast members that had relations, sexual relations, with a male stripper at Cynthia's bachelorette party, Strippergate 2020. And now more details are coming out. So Porsha Williams and Tanya Sam had a threesome. Hide your kids. Hide your kids. Right? It's being alleged that they had a threesome with a male stripper during a cash trip to Charleston, South Carolina. This is according to the blogger B. Scott. Allegedly, some girl on girl action also went down between Porsha Williams, Tanya Sam, and Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer LaToya Ali. This is all allegedly. So a source said that there were multiple people that had girl on girl. This is what a source said, adding that the makeout session shifted to, y'all see this here? Y'all see that? Ooh, they said that they were drunk. Lordy Lord. Oh, hold on. I don't want to do the big reveal. Now, the crew, they basically wrapped up their filming in the early morning hours, and 2 of the women allegedly moved into a private bedroom with the male stripper hired for the evening. So somebody said that they were hearing all types of noises, all types of kinky talk, blank this, blank that, all this other stuff, adding that a second person heard the trio for an hour. She said when she thought that they were finished, they started back up again. Now, all of this was not caught on camera. The cast members underestimated the power of the microphones because production has usable footage. Lord. Now, the male stripper that Porsha and Tanya Sam allegedly had relations with has been identified as Michael Bolo Boulware. He was part of Vivica Fox's Vivica's Black Magic, which is a male stripper review, and introducing the man in question. This is the man, the man that Tanya and Porsha allegedly rode off into the sunset with, honey. Woo chow. Here goes picture number 2. What kind of phone is that? Can you guys see what type of phone that is he's holding in his hand? Lord, Nope, I will not. Oh my. I will not. I am doing this for journalistic purposes only. I am reporting the entertainment news. I will not let the lust demon creep up in the royal palace. And he was also on the Wendy show back in 2017. That's him right there. Again, this article I'm reading from allaboutthetea.com. Let me just... So this is allegedly who Porsha and Tanya was messing with. Baby, y'all go around there and check on Dennis. Dennis is somewhere crying and drying his tears with hot dog buns. Ooh, I know Dennis's feelings are hurt, even though they're broken up, right? I think they're broken up. Good for you, Porsha. If you a single gal, you do you. You are not married. You are not in a committed relationship, and you are not married. Now, Tanya, on the other hand, you're supposed to be engaged. Now, the cast members involved are threatening legal action to stop the footage from airing on season 13. But as viewers saw on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with Denise Richards' situation, okay, producers are not scared of legal threats and will air what they want. Porsha Williams, oh, there it is. I didn't even read this article in its entirety. I got distracted and I had to go pray. Porsha Williams, she broke up with her baby daddy, Dennis McKinley, a few months ago. However, Tanya Sam is currently engaged to Atlanta businessman Paul Judge. How will this scandal affect their relationship? Miss Tanya, girl. This is a mess, right? Well, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they're currently filming. So we shall see if the footages make it to season 13. You know what? Good for them. And the reason why I say that is because they need something. They need some sort of something to make people tune in. So you got Cynthia's wedding, which I'm sure they're going to cover. And then the bachelorette party. Ooh, chill. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess, y'all. What is we gonna do? All right, let's move it along and get this train moving. We're wrapping up. We're coming to a close. All right. So everybody knows that Tory Lanez, real name Daystar Peterson, was charged in connection to the situation with Meg the Stallion that took place back in July. We all know. And thanks to those of you who shared your thoughts on the video where I pretty much talked about his charge. So he basically says that the truth will come to light. Let me see if I could pull up his tweets. I think I sent it to myself. Yeah, here it is. So Tory. So he's breaking his silence. He took to his Twitter to talk about, the felony charges presented by the LA County's District Attorney's Office yesterday for allegedly doing what Megan accused him of. So his tweet reads, he has a clock emoji and a speaking emoji. So basically what that means, time will tell. Lanez, who's 28, wrote in the tweet, and the truth will come to the light. I have all faith in God to show that. I hate talking about this. Love to all my fans and people that have stayed true to me and know my heart. A charge is not a conviction, which is true. If you have supported me or Meg through this, I genuinely appreciate you. Now, you guys, if you're not aware, Lanez, he was charged with 1 felony count, each of assault with a semi-automatic hammer, personal use of a hammer, and carrying a loaded, unregistered hammer in a vehicle for a incident that happened in the Hollywood Hills in July. So he also faces a hammer allegation and that he personally inflicted great bodily injury. This is what the DA office is saying in a press release. He'll be arraigned on October 13th. And if convicted, the rapper could face up to 22 years and 8 months in state prison. Representatives for both rappers did not respond to people's requests for comment, though the DA's release did not specifically identify Megan Thee Stallion as the victim. The WAP rapper, 25, alleged that he popped her over the summer. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So October 13th is around the corner. By the time we blink twice, maybe 3 times, October 13th will be here. You know who's also going to court on October 13th? How can I say this? Because I can't say his name on my channel. I learned that the hard way a long time ago. Middle name Sylvester, and he believed that he could fly. Yes, he is going to be going to court also on the 13th. So the internet is going to be buzzing on the 13th, the 14th for the next week. Mm, mm, mm. So I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to continue praying for the both of them like I've been saying. That's all I can say. I mean, there's nothing else to say. You know, he did say in his tweet, you know, if you supported me and Meg, or you've been praying for me and Meg, thank you, or whatever the heck that he said. It's just an all around sad situation. And like I said before, I really feel for both of these kids. I know they're not children, they're adults, but whatever, they're younger than me. So I'm going to continue to pray for them, for their protection, for both of them. And whatever happens on the 13th is going to happen. Whatever happens after that is going to happen. So everybody has to wait and see. I'm not placing any bets because, to me, in my opinion, I think the both of them are losing. You know what I mean? To me, it may look like one is losing now, but I just feel that both of them are losing. But anyway, Royal Family, this concludes the WTF show, this segment anyway. Hey, maybe I'll be back next Friday. It all depends on what the heck happens during the week. I normally, drop videos during the week with a couple of hot topics. I have plenty of reviews to get out to you guys. So this was a quick, cute show. I don't know if I'm going to premiere this with a live chat or just upload it as a regular video because it's almost Saturday where I am right now. So by the time this uploads, it'll be Saturday, but it'll be Friday somewhere. Shout out to everybody on the West Coast. Shout out to all of you who like, comment, subscribe, share, DM me. I love all of y'all. I really, really do. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate everyone keeping comments respectful, sharing their opinions respectfully. That I really, really appreciate. Like I said, we can all have differences of opinions. Okay, I'm going to get Mr. Daystar off of here. Y'all like my new little end screen that I tried to do? It's cute, right? This is for, if you've been following me for a while, you know this is my original logo with that crown, that golden crown-esque. All right, so Royal Family, I'm signing off. I hope you have a splendid weekend. I'll definitely be back. Again, if you enjoyed the commentary, you're watching the replay, you jumped on late, hit that like button. Show me some love. It costs you nothing. It definitely helps the video get out more. The more you comment, the more you like. It gains traction in the YouTube streets. And we could all use some more traction, right? Slow and steady wins the race, but we got to keep the momentum built up, right? All right, Royal Family, I love you for watching because I'm rambling now. This caffeine is kicking in. It's kicking in. And I'm going to crash soon. Anyway, I love you for watching. I hope you have a splendid weekend. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to click on my video and give me a listen. And for that, I am grateful. So I'll be back soon. But until next time, folks, peace.